I know with Toronto, like in terms of like the hip hop, rap type stuff, they have what like Rap Season, Embrace, Live Nation, MRG, and then even Diamond Mine Agency, and then like Homesick and all that. So kind of like those types of promoters, like even Side Stage too and all that. So I don't know if you've ever like interacted with those promoters by any chance, and how like they handled like certain stuff going on.
I don't want to talk too much shit. I've interacted with like a couple promoters. I'm sure you probably know some mutual people. I haven't worked. It's been a minute for me on the tour promoter side of things, and it's also tough to know what was me taking things personally while I was drunk and what was a shitty experience genuinely. I do remember that I had one promoter book me for the Royce 5-9 show, and told me the ticket minimum was essentially I had to make him $2,000 with like 20 tickets. So I came up with this hustle where I would pay $5 on every ticket and undercut him 20%. And then when he found out about that, he undercut me another 20%, and then pretended like it came from Royce's camp. And I still managed to get him his money, even though he for some reason wanted me to fail. And like was giving it to the other opening acts, like here's a cheaper thing. I'm like, what the fuck? And they would send it to me and be like, yo, this dude just fucking copied your idea. And then I rock the show, I rock the house, give him his money. Motherfucker gives me $100 and tells me to give it to another opening act who didn't have to sell any tickets. And they're like, are you fucking kidding me, you piece of shit? And then this motherfucker hit on my girlfriend. So yeah, a lot of fucking shitbag promoters.
Was this the 2016 tour that he had, or was this
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I mean, hopefully, it kind of like was like a learning experience in that sense too, to kind of like know which promoter you're gonna work with and all that, and kind of like find the signs too. So
I think, unfortunately, no, because they're still in control, and it is that game. It's just how you present yourself, and I think maybe I'm a little too eager. I don't know, man. Like, maybe you need to make an example of people. Who knows?
It's definitely, man. To get back on this like other subject right now, I think this is also like one of the most important ones right now, because it would lead on to like a crazy topic for a bit too. So the Amber Heard Johnny Depp situation. I think the trial was supposed to be like a couple years ago, but the pandemic happened and all that, and then it just happened this year. And I think the outcome was pretty straightforward, and with everything else like going on with the media and with everything else going on, I think they both are to receive some payments soon. I think Johnny Depp with the most amount of money, and then I think Heard with like $2 million. So, what are your thoughts on that situation? Do you feel like it was like the best outcome to happen for the two, or do you feel like it could have happened a little bit differently in that sense?
I think that the results of this are probably going to be more harmful than helpful. I think that this thing felt more like a production than an actual trial, if I'm being real. I'm not really like, I'm observing without, engaging is what I'm doing. I don't want to see that hurt other people. I know a lot of people are happy that Pirates of the Caribbean is back on the menu. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I think that, and like not on the conspiracy side of shit, but wasn't there like some Epstein trials going on right now, or like a royal family trial going on right now?
So too, I know with Ghislaine Maxwell, I think she's trying to appeal right now because she did receive like a verdict, I think last year, and then R. Kelly received his verdict too, and then I think one of the most craziest ones that's happening right now in our city, the Jacob Hoggard trial, which I think right now they're still like on deliberations. I've been like researching like every other minute for it, like with what's going on, reading like the articles and stuff like that. Even CBC had like some stuff too before the trial even happened. They actually interviewed one of the complainants about that situation, and I think they had to admit that from the courts and all that. So how do you feel about that situation right now with Jacob Hoggard?
Oh, I'm not familiar with it. Which I guess I probably should be. Is that like the Toronto serial killer or the
Jacob Hoggard? I think from Hedley.
Oh, right. The Hedley dude. Yeah. Right. Yeah, you said Hedley. It all clicked. Yeah. Yeah. Scuzzbags. The live industry. What did I just say? That shit needs a root canal. You know? Ugh. Like, way to tarnish what we do. Yeah, no. It just makes me feel doubly annoyed that, like, I don't know. Didn't they, like, give Akon the hardest fucking time for, like, nothing? And then, meanwhile, Hedley's kind of, like, just doing whatever the fuck.
I think Akon, because that was that situation in '06 or '07 where I think he was groping on some girl that he didn't even know that was underage, and it affected everything for him and all that. With this whole Jacob Hoggard situation, if you go on Twitter, you'll notice like every other tweet based on it, on how he interacted with other women and all that, and with fans, how his bandmates felt about him in that sense too, and even like with certain like promoters and certain people in that industry too. So
it was like a whole laundry list of shit. Hey. Well, yeah. I mean, that dude's either gonna cut a deal or go to jail for a very long time. Yeah, it's fucked up, and yeah, I'm not following that, probably for obvious reasons. It sounds very upsetting. And that's going on in Canada? Yeah, because Hedley's Canadian, right?
yeah, from Vancouver, yeah.
Yeah, I need to learn more about Canadian music.